Coach, Davide Chinellato, Gazzetta Italy. How much of what did you do in Game 4 do you think you can replicate in Game 5?
I couldn't hear you, I'm sorry.
How much of what you do to win Game 4 do you think you can replicate in Game 5?
Just our physicality. I thought we brought a physicality to the game. I thought our defensive mindset was really good. And I thought offensively we really played with a pace. We shared the basketball. We moved bodies. And it was very effective for us. So we got to have a carryover to Game 5.
Thanks. Chris on the left side.
Ty, Chris Fedor, Cleveland.com. The KYRIE from Games 1 and 2 and the KYRIE from Games 3 and 4. What's the biggest difference that you've seen from him?
I think playing with more pace offensively, pushing the basketball on misses or makes. He's pushing it and trying to create advantage there. I think with the switches, he's attacking early, not messing around with it too much, just attacking early. And we already know he's one of the best one-on-one players in the game. So when he's attacking early, we're moving bodies on the weak side. They can't load up to him.
Are you using him differently offensively, or has that been something that he's chosen to do?
Yeah, we have. We've been playing him off the ball, letting him move, come off pin downs, and they're trying to cause confusion, make Clay work that way instead of, Clay's a great defender, so being 6'7" and locking into his body, being physical makes it tougher. So trying to move KYRIE off the ball a little bit, let him come off pin downs and screens and give him a different look.
Tim over here on the right.
Hey, Ty. Tim Bottas from the Washington Post. It seemed like early in the game, last game, Tristan immediately got into the game, had a lot of energy early, got a bunch of rebounds. And I know you guys made a lot of shots. It seemed like that really set the tone for the physicality you're talking about. What if anything, allowed him to kind of get going in a way he couldn't prior to that?
I think offensively, moving bodies and moving the basketball and making cuts, allows Tristan to roam free because they got to help and try to get back, and by that time it's too late. So I thought offensively, just moving without the ball, making the extra pass, ball movement, that allowed Tristan to get free and get to the glass a little bit for us.
Carl here on the right.
Stuart Bay Area News Group. Ty, one of the many things you did well in Game 4, you limited Steph Curry to 13 shots and you only made 4. I mean, was there conscious adjustments made to against Curry, or did you guys just do a little better job defending him?
We had the same mindset going into Game 3. It just, being aggressive, trying to take the ball out of his hands. But I thought the most important thing is transition defense. I think holding him to only 14 points in transition was big for us. And that's where Steph thrives, in transition, because he can shoot the ball from anywhere. So I thought getting back, in transition defensively really helped us out. And then in the half court, we did a good job of just staying physical, staying on his body, and trying to trap him when we had the chance.
Yeah, I was going to follow up with that. It seemed like you double-team him a lot when he didn't have the ball, particularly coming off screens. I mean, what is the theory there, that you don't want him to get to certain spots, or?
Well, he's dangerous, so we just wanted to, limit his shots, take the ball out of his hands, and we did a good job of that in Game 4. We got to try to do it again in Game 5.
Thank you.
Michael up front.
Ty, Michael Grange from Sportsnet in Toronto. On that same idea, has Steph looked like a different player to you in the first 3 games of the series, Game 4 aside, compared to what he did last year in the finals? He struggled certainly last 3 or 4 games.
He's always been a great player, but our mindset in the finals the first year and last year, the second year, was just try to take it out of his hands and make someone else beat you. And he's just so dangerous because he's a great passer, he's a great shooter. He can get to the basket. So just try to limit his looks is important for us. And that's always been our mindset. Every time we played him in the finals, just try to limit his touches, limit his shots, and make someone else do something.
Does he look more energized, a little healthier, I guess, this year than last? Did you notice that last year?
He's dangerous no matter what. So, not really a big difference. When he's open, he's going to make shots. And when he's playing free and you don't bring a physicality, he's able to roam and do whatever he wants offensively. He's one of the most dangerous guys in our league.
Thank you.
Gary, third row left.
Ty, Gary Washburn, Boston Globe. There's a lot of talking going on in this series, conversations, trash talk. Do you tell your guys not to talk more? Do you let them be them in terms of their conversations on the court? And what have you thought about the interaction in this series?
Me personally, I liked it. I thought the first 2 games we were being too nice. The first 3 games, helping guys up off the floor, smiling, talking to guys, and I didn't like that. So I'll take Game 4 over anything else. Of talking trash, being physical, whatever you got to do to try to get that edge to win, you got to do it.
On the play that Kevin Durant got hit in the head by Kevin Love, did Durant say something to you? Was there a conversation between you and him?
To me, after that,
Yeah.
no.
Okay.
Over here on the aisle.
Yeah, Héctor Torres, La Garata, Puerto Rico. You had an historic performance in Game 4 as a team. You feel that in order to win Game 5, you need some kind of historic performance too?
Yeah, we got to play well. I mean, you're playing against a great team. We know you got to play great, every single night. And both teams in the finals, they both feel the same way. So we got to come back with that defensive mindset, with the physicality that we had, and just playing with pace and sharing the basketball. And I think if we can kind of duplicate that same thing we did in Game 4, we got a good chance to win Game 5.
Brian on the left side.
Ty, you said you thought maybe there was just too much. Was too nice the first 3 games. Did you make that a point to the guys going into Game 4?
Yeah, like bringing the physicality, being physical. Our mindset, has to be, winning games and, not smiling back and forth or, talking and playing. I mean, they're coming after us, so we got to go after them. And, I don't see anything funny or anything to smile about, So, hitting and being physical and just saying that they did to us in the first 3 games, we got to do that. And last game in Game 4, I thought that's who we are. We got to be physical. If it's talking trash or, knocking guys on the floor, whatever you got to do, we got to do it. We got to be physical.
Any other questions for Coach? Thank you.